It's actually noting the temperature and weather. It may come into effect. Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again. It's certainly better than freezing.
こうしてると子供の頃を思い出す。あの頃は野山で夜明かしなんて恥だと思っていた。
Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this.
うちは片田舎の貧乏貴族でな。両親は金の工面で周りに頭を下げてばかり。正直軽蔑していた。
Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money. Honestly, I despised them for it.
貴族の証は格式ある暮らしをすること。あの頃はそう思い込んでいたからな。
Back then I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected.
でも7年前の春だ。村が謎の怪物に襲われた。今思えば人間だったんだ。
But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I had no idea at the time.
燃え盛る村で俺は使用人と一緒に逃がされて避難した先で両親が来るのを待っていた。
I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in shelter.
だがそれが根性の別れになった。
But they would never come.
軽蔑していた両親は逃げ遅れた者を守るために最後まで残って応戦していたんだ。
The parents I so despised would stay behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee. That must have been hard.
辛かったな。だがおかげで目が覚めた。
Still, it opened my eyes.
天地がひっくり返ったよ。初めて分かった。あれこそ貴族だってな。
It changed everything. It told me my parents really were what it meant to be a noble.
でも結局村は失われ残ったのは人間に滅ぼされた村ってちっぽけな歴史だけだ。
But our town's just rubble now, a footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for.
父はあの時王都に助けを求めたのに無視され続けた。
I
人間の脅威をとうに知っていたはずなんだ。
remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came, even knowing how much of a threat the humans were.
もしも軍がルイが自身の名声を高めるためわざと見捨てたんだとしたら。
Now I think, what if the army, well, Lewis, what if he's the one who abandoned us? What if we were just a pawn in his game then?
俺はルイを。
Then I'll make him pay.
ねえグライアス、私たち仲間になったんだよね。
Hey, Grias, we all trust each other now, don't we?
だったら話していいと思う。
I think we can tell him.
そうだな。そいつの持つ剣を見ていろいろ思い出してたところだ。
Aye, you might be right. Might be you're right. Omita's sword put me in mind of the past.
剣がどうかしたのか。
Something special about that sword?
あの剣は組織の使者の証でもあるが、元は幼い殿下のために陛下から授けられたものでな。
Well, we use it to identify the messenger from our faction, but it originally belonged to his highness, getting a gift from his father.
魔法の素養が高い殿下に馴染むよう、地金にマグラが練り込まれた特別な品だった。
To better suit his highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specifically forged, with raw magma folded into the metal.
だが殿下は稽古に飽きては剣を浮かせたり、それに飛び乗ろうとしたり、手を焼かされたものだ。
Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it, or standing atop it to guide about. A royal rascal, that one.
そんな日々も長く続かなかった事の始まりは12年前だ
Well, if my guy's 18 now, it'd have been 6 when that would have happened, and the prince doesn't seem much older. So he could have been 7, maybe 8 at a push. And he was flying around on a sword. Sounds awesome. Those days were all too short. Then 12 years ago it all came crashing down.
聞いたことくらいあるさ。王子が襲われたんだろ。
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
企みに気づけなかった俺の失態だ
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner.
あの晩もこんな雨だったな
Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
落ちていくこしらえ宇宙に入り込んだと誰の手引きだ
殿下ご無事ですか
遅いこの絵挑戦を飾りで
なめるなこの命は飾りにあらず主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ殿下
何をしているおい
待てよくも殿下を私はまた
殿下殿下これは王子殿下は一命を取り留めたが受けた呪いは驚くほど複雑な魔法だった
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and
王都
complex.
中の魔法医が集められたが誰一人手に負えず殿下の体は日に日に弱っていった
Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. They grew weaker with each passing day.
もはや術者本人に設計を吐かせない限り解除は困難
We might lift the
相手はルイだ望みは薄いとなると方法は一つ
There was such a delay there. I thought he was done speaking. I wanted to, get on to reading so we see the next bit and keep the pace, but we might lift the curse if we knew the specification, the specifics of its formula. Willis will never give that up, which leaves up but one way.
術者の死をもって術の持続を止めるしかない
To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
なぜルイが犯人だ
And you're sure Lewis is the man you seek.
見たのさこの駅士の一人がな当時ルイは今のお前たちよりもっと若くて大人の体格じゃなかった見間違うはずがない
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then, younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. Could never mistake him.
それが今では救世主扱い王家二代を手にかけた国賊がだ
And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son on a boat, the people call him not traitor, but savior.
王子殿下と亡き陛下に報いるため そして何より王国の未来のために必ず奴を撃たねばならない。
For His Highness, for the King, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with.
これがルイを殺す理由だ。
To kill Lewis is to see justice served.
なるほどな。奴が返り咲くため、人間の恐ろしさを触れ回るために、俺の故郷も餌にされたわけか。
I see. So, as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights, a tool to spread the infamy of the humans.
極秘の情報なんだろう。話してくれて感謝する。
You haven't told that story to Manny, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
我らローグ族は恩義を3代先まで忘れない。
Roag never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, would see it repaid.
ただし恨みもだ。ルイを決して許すわけにはいかない。
But neither do we forget a grudge, and Lewis will know that soon enough.
まさか、そんな事情とはな。
So, that's what all this is about.
なあ、お前にとっても、この任務は大事ってことでいいんだよな。
Say, Dezek, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
ああ、もちろん。
Yes, of course it does.
想像してたより、ずっと重い荷物を背負ってたんだな。
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized.
何にせよ、お前は命の恩人だ。それに、共に大切なものを守りたいと思う同志だ。
In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect.
一緒に、この国を救ってやろう。
Let's save this country, together.
しかし、夜は冷えるな。
Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course.
そろそろ飯にするか。王都はもうすぐなんだ。舞祝いと行こうじゃないか。
I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital after all. That's worth celebrating.
疲れたな。
I'm exhausted. Still raining outside. It's pretty late too. Let's just get some rest. Sometime after his assault, together with a small entourage, so I take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He's attacked the Royal Palace, the place where he's supposed to be safest. We knew not when he would be attacked again if he stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards to protect His Highness were kept in the dark. If they'd known, they would have no choice but to stop us. Even if they'd accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. Terrible fate for young knights who had so much ahead of them. So, in a way, by just absconding with him, they were protecting the prince, but also protecting the knights themselves. Because if they succeeded in stopping the prince from being removed, they would have succeeded in his death. If they... say if there was follow-up attacks, they would have just succeeded in getting him killed. Else, they would have died or been ruined by the conspiracy. I do wonder how one particular knight of the Royal Guard is doing now. The girl from the Vision, she's going to be a party member. I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. The Maga was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. We should get some sleep for tomorrow. I gotta sleep and get ready for tomorrow. Thought I'd join the army working my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. Didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for? Or was it all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Spoil assassination and Prince returns power, I think our country would be on a better path. I'll get revenge on Lewis no matter what it takes. Though I must admit all this camping sting told me. This meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Oh, not let this power go to waste. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, let's rest. Two dungeons left to go.
あれ私確か寝たはず
Huh? Pretty sure I fell asleep.
やはりな。君らが眠っている間なら僕からも望んでつながることができるみたいだ。
Ah then, it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger.
どうやら力を順調に使いこなしているようだね。実に結構。
You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid.
前にも言った通り、アーキタイプは他者との出会いによって新たに芽生え成長していく。
As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others.
探すんだ。過去の英雄、王者たちにも匹敵する美徳の持ち主をね。
Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old.
王冠や勲章など関係ない。大事なのは己の道を背負うものであることだ。
More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward.
そうやって仲間や支援者たちが増えていけば、君の力はより磨かれ、高みへと近づくだろう。
The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
いつかそんな風に人が手を取り合い、君のように己自身の力で自由に未来を選べたら、まさにそれが僕の理想の世界だ。
One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power, just as you do, that is my ideal world.
いや支援者も何も私たち今人から隠れたい立場なんだけど
Hold on, what do you mean supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
英雄も孤立していては異端者に終わるという話を前にもしたはずだ。
I mentioned before, did I not? There's no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition.
つまりアーキタイプといえど、各々の得意や不得意があり、考えて使わなければ強みにはならない。
In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses, but of little use if used thoughtlessly.
戦場では命は君が思うよりもずっと簡単に失われる。学んで考え抜いて初めて拾えるものだ。
Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious.
試練や壁にぶつかった時こそ冷静に周りを見てほしい。小さな可能を積み上げた先に必ず勝ち筋はある。
When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. Small observations often are greatest inspiration.
さて、時期夜も明けそうだね。今後も期待して見守らせてもらうよ。また会おう。
Well, it's almost dawn. We're watching with great anticipation. Till we meet again.
国葬まであと4日。
4 days remain.
よし
Already then, let's hit the road. King's funeral is coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad.
ここだな。
We can't carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
行くぞ
Can wait no longer. Are you ready?
よし、行くか。
Right, let's get moving then.
秘密裏に事を運ぶため、ノルド廃鉱山を抜けることにした一行は、新たな力を得て、国軍の追っ手とドラゴンという脅威を振り払った。思わぬ足止めにかかった時間を取り戻すため、辻馬車を探すのだった。 国葬まであと2日。
That's 2 days.
ようやく馬車が拾えたな。これで国葬には無事間に合いそうだ。
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
前に馬車乗ってた時は賊に襲われたのよ今考えるとあれルイの信奉者ね 思い出したくもないけど。
May get hit again, actually. Seems almost foreshadowed. Last time we rode in a public carriage was hit by bandits. A pack of loose outs, too, if I remember. Talk about nasty surprise.
今のお前たちなら族ごときに遅れは取らんだろう。心配するな。
You've come a couple of ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
こうしてると出発した日のことを思い出すな。
Reminds me of the road to the fort.
あの時はまさか俺とお前の他に誰も生きて帰れないなんて想像もしてなかった。
Sitting there in the cart.
先のことなんてわからないもんだな。
Sitting there in the cart, I never could imagine you and I would be the only survivors. Strange how fast life can change. How are you holding up?
辛い。
Okay?
残念ながら顔と名前が一致する間もなかった。俺に絡んできてたルサントの男も名前さえ知らないままだ。
Unfortunately, I had not any time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Rosante fellow we talked down.
短い間にいろいろありすぎた。
The last couple days certainly been eventful.
私たちが世の中だと思ってた景色ってなんてちっぽけだったのかしら。
Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
生まれた町から一歩も出ずに生涯を終える者もざらにいる。だが俺たちを待つ運命はどうもそうじゃないらしい。
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. Well, we haven't had the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
そろそろオートだ。
We're almost to the capital.
あまり喋る。
Bye now and stay sharp.
あなたはもしや
Milady,
戻られたのですね。遠路ご苦労様でした。
welcome back and thank you for making the trip.
まだこの顔を忘れていない者がいたとは驚きだ。
After so long, I'm only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
何を言われます。
Sure you jest, milady.
まあ陛下が亡くなったと聞けばな。
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death.
知らない建物が増えたのは離れていた時の長さを実感する。
The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away. 1, 2, 3.
軍が一番変わりましたよ。
It's the guard that's changed the most.
水面下の後継者争いに振り回され、正直誰を守る軍なのかわからない時があります。
There's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like lost sight of who we're even protecting.
おまけに辺境で怪物騒ぎまで。兵もろくに足りていません。
Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
混乱も明日までだ。国葬が済めば次の王も正式に決まる。
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned.
そうなれば捜索隊もお役御免か。
After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party.
そんなものがあったことなどほとんど誰も覚えていないだろう。
Not many even remember we're searching in the first place.
国葬まであと1日。
One day remains. She's been searching for the last 12 years for the prince. Couldn't find him. He was hidden well,
ボ
but
ルドハイ鉱山
damn.
を抜け辻馬車を拾った一行は国葬の前日までにユークロニア連合王国の首都オート・グラントラドに戻ってきた。長期はためく街並みを眺めながら果たすべき目的の大きさに改めて身を引き締めるのだった。
大人
Spot the protagonists.
自分が出てきたな。降ったりせんだろうな。
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
明日の国葬大丈夫なの？兵隊さんが足りないと聞いたわ。
Can't this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
心配いらんだろう。お偉方は皆ご自分の護衛を連れてる。そうそう荒事など起きんよ。
It'll all be fine. The aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. Much boredom's the worst thing we need to worry about.
人目を引くなよ。
Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
日陰通りにミツバチのささやき亭って宿がある。詳しい話はついてからだ。
There's a hostelry tucked at the back of the Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Talk details once we're there. Grease went ahead. Let's hurry after him. Why is there now in the sacred capital? Who's the one giving out? This journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of Gorbruns and I thought I was going to die. It was reckless being this line of work, which is a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an elder? Must be more exhausted than I thought. What's wrong? This is Sunshade Row. Give him a look. Reminder. Oh, could it be? You're an elder, correct? My, never seen one of your kind before. Assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, where do you hail from outside the city? Yes. I see. It must have made him quite jealous of you, Elder. Traveling outside of the city is a most dangerous venture. Unless you've gone to runner, that is. Well, if it's your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. And Elder, how pitiful. I wonder what lodging Rice mentioned is like. I can't wait to actually get some rest for once. And now how pitiful. Don't give Vitasu's king, I just want some coin. Oh, the execution. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. Where is the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Probably not. Is he alright dead? Or no, he's moving. What's wrong with him? Compared to the big boulevard we came from, this street's pretty dreary, but the Hushed Honeybee Inn should be nearby. The Hushed Honeybee Inn? Only bad sorts of folks in there, you know. I'll go at your own risk, I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind to the right side of the gallows? Go down that, and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Oh, you're significant. The cursed landlord. Cursed landlord. I told him my mother comes tomorrow, and he still springs all this work on me. Hey you, fancy a riddle. Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in the country? No idea. Right up on the gallows there. Yes, people hanging there are good, virtuous people. True villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this successful city? An inn on Sunshade Row. Ah, the honeybee? What business might one have there? Bastard little landowner. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. That last night, yeah? But sight behold. It's not often you get such pathetic cowering. Ooh, psychopaths. Sideways. Sure, sure. Should we go just in case? On my side, Furuoda. Someone's coming from upstairs, but don't let it get to you. I've done anything wrong. Oh, I went down the left rather than the right. King said eventually, or is that obvious? What if church will be crossed if it don't close up for the royal funeral? Don't look at me, damn elder.
この通りは柄が悪そうだな。
Around the street looks pretty rough.
スリに気をつけてよね。
Watch out for pickpockets, still see who's an easy mark. That seems significant. Gloom Hall. Gloom Hall? If it's in neither shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we need to be elsewhere right now. What? What even happens at a royal funeral? People sing or something? What are you doing here? This ain't place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, Ronaldo? I see, so that's why. What do you mean? Look around, mate. People who gather here have something in common. Not like you, Paris like us. No pride, but safe to say, we've been through the ringer we have. Oh, huh? Things must be hard for you too. Trust me, I nearly died to a dragon. This thing never changes. Guys, we heard old soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you. I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Old Sunshade Rose and your dad. None of us will go running our mouths now. Got to have you back, good guys. This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Find a place to get a proper rest. Some good's cooking too, I can smell it. It's already inside. And you have a veteran as a companion. Like, the whole place is most of the place people here are in his debt, so no one's gonna go running their mouth. And having a veteran in your favor. You know, connections and the like. You're back. Papa, welcome home.
Maria, いい子にしてたか?
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
こいつらは今度入った新兵の小僧たちだ。
These are, well, new recruits just enlisted.
ずいぶん若いね。よろしく。ここで宿屋をやってるファビアンヌよ。
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. My name is Maria. Welcome. Hey, I'm wasting way over here. Where's my order? Maria, could you handle that? Yes, right away. You're back soon? Back sooner than I thought. Something happened? Something bad. Burying survivors. I see. I
まさかグライアスが子持ちとはな。
didn't know Grass had a daughter.
いつもすまないな。マリアのこと、もう少しだけ頼めるか。
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer? Of course. Wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you'll welcome a warm supper. Once we're done, we'll head upstairs. It's so good. Does she have a tiny little plate for herself? Or is that just food on her hand? She's balancing it on, like, Okay, no, it's actually just moving on her hand. It's not actually properly like held. It's kind of just like floating around in roughly the right position. But when she moves, you know your thumb and the little bit of flesh like connecting it to the rest of the hand. It was almost like she was bouncing the whole plate just on that for a second. So it looks kind of odd. Also, it's odd for them to be eating like. It looks like potatoes with like sliced tomatoes being eaten with a spoon. It's like you can do it. So I've probably scooped up potatoes, a whole potato with a spoon and just taken a bite out of it. Probably done that. Or baked potato, roast potato. I've probably done that. It just looks odd. It's so good.
これから舌が
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
落ち着いて食え。
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
うまかったな。特にあの肉焼けるような辛さが食べてるうちに癖になって。
That was delicious, especially the meat. Wasn't expecting to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
御堂鶏の紅香草焼き。あいつの故郷の名物料理だ。
Red grass roasted baidao, bird meat, one of her hometown specialties.
ここは組織の息がかかった宿だな。あいつには世話になりっぱなしだ。
She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe a lot more than I can say.
手駒が少ないとは聞いたが、本当に俺たちだけなのか?
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
別動してる者もいると聞いてはいる。だが、不在の間、訪ねてきた同志はいなかったそうだ。
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting their own ways. Seems none could avail themselves to us.
匿名は俺たちでやるしかない。
Which means we're the only ones who can do this. I'm worried about like the red-haired knight, how she's gonna join. Like, she's gonna join our group, but we may have to fight her first. She may be more of a Beatrix, so. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
ルイの暗殺か。大仕事だぞ。
Still, killing Lewis, that's not gonna be an easy feat.
グライアス、作戦はあるの？聞かせて。
Bryce, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
葬儀の最中に殺す？白昼だぞ。無理に決まってる。
Midway through the funeral in broad daylight, that's insane.
そこを逃せば狙える機会は他にない。大丈夫だ。ルイに近づくのは俺だけだ。
It's risky to be sure. We'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry, I'll be the only one getting close to him.
お前たちは別の場所からルイの気を引いてくれ。その隙に俺が背後に回る。
I'll need you to draw loose attention from a different location. All I need is an
例
opening.
の力は目立ちすぎる。当てにするなよ。怪物退治と人殺しは別物だ。
And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, alright? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things.
獲物はこいつを使う。
This is all I need.
正気か？相手は凄腕の魔導士なんだぞ。俺たちも何か。
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Is there anything we can do to help?
ダメだ。邪魔になる。
No, he was just getting in the way. Not necessarily, but it's probably a matter of pride for him. He may be a merc, but damn it, he's ride or die. So he's solidly in the prince's faction. So. Oh, my Gorget isn't making any, isn't lit up. Like, see how his is.
組みついて直に首をかっきる。これが一番確実なんだ。
Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. Fast kill, if not a clean one.
経験もある。好きさえ作れれば問題ない。
It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening and the man's dead. I don't know about this.
心配だけど
Really don't know about this.
大丈夫だ。任せておけ。
Stop fussing, leave it to me.
よかったらマリアに声をかけてやってくれ。一人で寂しがってるはずだ。
One last thing, keep Maria company a while. Would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
一緒に寝てやらないのか
Aren't you at least gonna tuck her in?
今夜は準備がある。部屋には近づけられない。
Got to prepare tonight. Still too much needs doing, and best that it's done as far from her as possible.
完全に父親の顔だな
And there's your fatherly side, I suppose.
悪い俺は早めに休む疲れを取っておかなきゃ足手まといになっちまう
Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
もうみんな勝手ね
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves.
けどマリアを放っておくのもかわいそうだし一応話しかけに行ってみる
Well, but I'd feel bad. But I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her at least?
なあ
After nothing but our ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. Get on to Grias' daughter, can't you? Go with the daughter. Grias is around to do it, so let's go talk to Maria. But she's pretty lonely right now, after all. Talk to her and say what? Hmm.
ゆっくりしてって
Grass and I go some ways back. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, there's a menu there. Did you need something? Let's play a game.
一緒に遊ぼうと思って
I was thinking we could play a game.
マリアと遊ぶのもう夜だよ
Play a game, but it's already nighttime.
そういえばお父さんが言ってた珍しい本を持ってるから見せてもらえって
Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book and that I should ask to see it.
本に興味があるの
You like books, huh?
まだ見たことないからどんなのかなって
Oh, I haven't seen one before. So I was wondering what they're like. I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like. Want to read it together? 1 sec. 1, 2. Want to read it together?
一緒に読む
本当
Really?
でもお手伝いが
Oh, but I still have work to do.
マリアここはもう大丈夫だから上で遊んできな
Don't worry, Marie, I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
いいの
Really?
今日もよく頑張ったからね
Yes, you did a very good job today.
本読みたい
Let's read them. I'm getting kind of hoarse here. I can go get a drink, but that requires me going downstairs.
絵もいっぱい本ってこういうのなんだね
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this?
字はねファビアーヌさんに教わったの店の手伝いにも役立つからって
Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running. That's pretty impressive.
字が読めるなんて偉いね
It's pretty impressive you know how to read.
少ししか読めないけど覚えるの楽しいよ
I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones.
頑張ると褒めてくれるし嬉しい
Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I gotta work really, really hard.
お父さんには部屋に入るなって言われたけど我慢もできるよ
Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
無理はしてない
Sure you're doing alright?
平気だよ。いつもだし。帰ってきたから今日は嬉しい。
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here.
ありがとう。お話できてすごく楽しい。
Thank you. It was fun talking to you. Let's do this again sometime.
また一緒に遊ぼう。
本当に？また遊んでくれる？
Really? You don't mind talking to me?
じゃあ約束。
Then it's a
お
promise.
父さんの仕事を手伝うんでしょ？怪我しないでね。
You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe.
危ない仕事もあるって聞いてるから。
I've heard his job can be really dangerous. One sec. 1, 2, 3. She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about her safety. Feel comforted by Marie's kind-hearted nature.
心清き少女マリア。彼女こそ背漁師の美徳を心に宿すもの。
She may not die. She may not die because of this. The pure-hearted maiden Maria, within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
彼女との絆を育てることで、あなたに眠る新たな力が目覚めるでしょう。
Nurtured thy bond with her, new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
ありがとう。
Study the healer archetype. Ooh, that's cool.
お父さん、しばらくお家にいるかな。すぐにお別れだと寂しいかも。
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. Sad if he had to leave right away. I'm sure it'll work out.
きっと大丈夫だよ。
Okay.
これ、もう少しだけ読んだら、ファビアンヌさんのとこで寝るね。
I think I'll read a little more and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed.
じゃあ、読んでいくね。
Alright, I'll try reading this part now.
この国ではメタ王様がの声を聞いて国の生活を守っている。
In this country, the something king hears the voices that they say and protects their way of life.
ねえ、ここはなんて書いてあるの？
What's this say?
社会が国民を守る。これがこの理想郷の基本理念である。ね。
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is the basic principle of this utopia.
誰もが平等で安全に暮らし、生活に貧富の差はない。故に争いもない。全員が助け合うべき仲間なのだ。
All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor as one. No gaps, no conflict. All are friends deserving of help.
つまり、みんな喧嘩しないで仲良く暮らしてるってことね。
Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
すごい。こんな場所、どこにあるの？
Wow, where is this place?
ここでなら仲間外れにされることもないんだよね。マリアも行ってみたいな。
I think I heard her say her name there. She could refer to herself in the third person. It's a cutesy thing I've seen, or want to be a cutesy thing I've seen some characters do. No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go.
本、もうちょっとだけ読んでいい？
Can I read a little more?
そう。
Can I read a little more?
おりゃ、当分寝られそうにないね。
Probably not going to bed anytime soon. Sadly, we don't get to see any more.
夜明けとともに大聖堂へ向けた葬列が始まる。
There's 2 more dungeons.
王の棺が城を出発した。城下を練り歩き、 最後に大聖堂まで運ばれる。
Honestly, I'm not seeing Graya survive, but I've spent points unlocking a thing for him, so maybe he will. Actually, I think I saw some about Gaius and equipment, so it may be a good idea to strip him down, because I think I'll be losing stuff. Then again, maybe it's only a temporary loss. The king's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral.
お前たちは大聖堂で警備兵に紛れろ。合図したら騒ぎを起こしてルイの気を引いてもらう。
I'll be blending in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw loses attention.
兵隊に紛れるって制服はもう
What? With soldiers, but our uniforms are.
ファビアンヌに無理言って作ろってもらった。
And Fabienne patched him up.
一晩でか。徹夜だろうに。どれどれ。
In the Citoran. It must have taken all night. Let me see.
昨日はマリアが世話になったな。また相手をしてやってくれ。
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate it if it wasn't last time. Actually, he may die. He doesn't have a thing of his own. You had to awaken one for him, so he may die. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
任せて。
すまんな。なかなか友達もできないみたいでな。
Appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all.
ここを出たら別行動だ。分かってるな。大聖堂に着いたら警備兵を装い、中で騒ぎを起こす。
We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll post as guards to cause a commotion. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll post as guards to cause a commotion. Leave the rest to you. God, I keep getting tongue-tied. I really should go get a drink. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll post as guards to cause a commotion. I'll leave the rest to you.
こっちは大丈夫だからさ。心配しないで。
Let's see to everything here. Don't worry.
お父さん
It's me. Sorry, Maria, you're about to be an orphan. Papa.
夜には帰る。いい子にしてるんだぞ。
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh? We can read some more.
また本でも読もうか。
We can read a little more from my book, alright?
本当に
Really?
帰ってきたらみんなで一緒に夕飯を食べよう。
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together. Yes, please.
気をつけて。
Be careful.
いってらっしゃい
See you soon. Really need a drink while doing this. God.
すべて終えたら夜にここで合流だ。頼んだぞ。
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. Counting on you.
ああ。
We'll do our
全
best.
力を尽くす。
We'll do our best.
よし。準備して大聖堂に向かうぞ。
Well, I've missed my chance to strip him of gear a while ago. Right then, we'll get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral. Remember, getting stuck in one fight in Final Fantasy Tactics, a guy betrays you and he takes all the gear you leave him with. So I was like, fuck, I'm grinding, but this is pain in the ass. Okay. Before he betrays me, strip him of gear, go into the fight. Oh, the one character can now just beat his face in. Fantastic. Press RB to open local map, facilities, major facilities, weapon shop, armor, general, and magic.
行くわよ
To get to Grand Cathedral, we've got to head down San Gumio Street, then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on the way, so stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. It never changes.
そういえば
And the cast gives a perfect opportunity. Today's royal funeral of the king, he's really gone. Boswell gone too. Gonna have to throw my own royal funeral. God, here we go. With this guy. Can't get through this way, so let's stay clear. I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean that this place is peaceful enough for you to connect to academia? Come think of it, I did find a new power. Go to academia while I can. Talking to party members is a little twitchy. He loves it. That's a new detail we've learned about him. Red grass roasted pie now. Favorite food. Oh, she's a mix. Ishkand Roag. Benevolent bread. Maria reads with Desik, though only she doesn't want to get in the way of her father's work, wish reflecting her kind heart. Grace's daughter living with Fabine, the innkeep, emotionally observant and sensitive, she tends not to voice her mind. So it's time, let's stay focused. Moore's presence. We are kind of just oh, at least we're smart enough to sit down. Remember back in the mine, just staring into space. I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them if you mind to show me? Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking on your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid. I realize this is sudden, but something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you're gifted with archetypes. A task I'd like you to undertake. What do you mean by task? To stand fearless in the face of change that may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities of your body. That is indeed the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all show glimpses of such power, but not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity. Here, standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. Same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach your ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. My God, I keep getting tongue-tied. 1, 2. If you can achieve this, my dream too shall be fulfilled. In this way, I'm sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world described in my novel. Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you, that is to say, your outwardly royal virtue. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Lewis the Archmage to raise their healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone. Increases imagination. 3 heroes incense. Eva, complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Why are you helping me? Why are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you. Called a personal wish and opportunity for mutual benefit. Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Lewis. To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fancy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth. And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such as where this place is, where the king can find me here. To research, you gain more power, and I will gain my memories. Ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. Mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much for my research. Now there's more I can do to assist you. If an archetype has a learned skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
よろしく。
Let's face these hardships together. High hopes for your future endeavors.
や。
Unlocking skills in academia. Skill inheritance is now available. You can spell mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set skills each archetype inherits. Awesome.
何を知りたいんだい？
Make support attacks from your comrades more easily in overall combat. Don't have too good a frame of reference for that, so can't do anything. Like I don't understand. Like I don't have a good frame of reference for that. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overall combat. It's them lunging and jumping in and aiding. But is that really doing much, or is that just stylistic? Seems it's aiding, but I don't have a good frame of reference for it. It's just something that's happening as far as I can see. Ah, that's saying that it's a request.